This movie is about TCU, Transmission Control Unit 722.6/NAG1. I will show you the basics of how to control transmission and how to use paddles. 722.6 is the shit.
This is actually all you need to control 722.6 transmission. This is the TCU, Transmission Control Unit. It comes with everything you need actually. Instruction, how to use it. It's actually very easy. You have the controller. It's very easy to install. Just 12 volt. Ground. You have boost sensor. If you don't have the map sensor in your ECU, you can use external boost sensor included. Then you need signal from TPS, throttle position sensor. Then you need external speed from your car. You can take it from ABS sensor actually. Oh, and you need the RPM signal, and you can take it from your ECU. Then you have bolt-on wiring harness. This connection goes into the transmission. Schmack. That big connector you insert into the transmission here. And here is the cable for the shifter. You can use both Mercedes 5G shifter models with the Tiptronic model and the regular one. I have regular gear shifter. It comes from wagon W202 C-Class, so it fit bolt-on 124 wagon. Display that you can install in your car with the joystick. You can tune with the joystick or you can use the software with the computer, but with the joystick you can tune while you're driving, so it's very usable. I installed my display inside the gauge cluster instead of stock speedometer. Here we have the cable for software tuning. But I usually use joystick that I installed inside the middle panel, so I can tune it while I'm driving. Then you have cable for the paddles, and you have resistors for using the signal horn cable to keep the cables outside your steering wheel. And what about the paddles? I have stock paddles from some Mercedes model. You can actually use any of DSG paddles, any car. They work as a simple switch. Like I said, you can use horn cable to have cables outside the steering wheels, and you can still use the horn. This is the horn cables with the resistors inside. You can buy any of paddles on eBay actually and install them. So it's not so advanced. It's the less advanced function of this setup. It's paddles. It's just a very simple thing. So it's actually all you need. TPS, boost, speed and RPM signal. It's everything the TCU need to get full control over transmission. Here we have the front page with the speedometer. You can choose to have different pages like this one. You can see what gear you have. Then we have data page, and you can see all the parameters. Then you have the memory page of the maximum boost, RPM. You can go to the manual shift when you want to lock to the manual shift, so the transmissions doesn't go back to the automatical mode. So you can only drive with the manual mode. We have parameter setup, converter lookup. When the converter will unlock, you can choose at what speed when it goes on and off. Here you calibrate the TPS sensor. Here you have load. It's the parameter for boost and TPS. For example, for 100% load, you have maximum TPS, full throttle and the maximum boost. So the transmission increase the pressure for the maximum load. Then we have boost part, a lot of different parameters. Kick down at the TPS, when the kick down goes in, depends of the TPS value, RPM, you can install any of those values. Always good to use external RPM signal, not signal inside the transmission. You use the signal from your ECU. You can use speed sensor, or if it doesn't have any speed sensor in your car, you can use the ABS sensor for speed. You can install and calibrate it in the controller. We have lookup, how hard and how soft it will shift. Here we have some shift speeds. The speed between your gears So for example, between first and second gear, the minimum speed is 16 kilometers an hour. And the maximum speed at 60, or it means that if I run full throttle, maximum low TPS and boost, in automatic mode, the transmission will switch from first to second at 60 kilometers an hour. The low load, idling or just rolling, it will switch at 16. Second gear, the lowest speed 37, and full throttle it will switch at 99. But usually when I go full throttle I use manuatically mode, manually with the pedals. It's always best to race with pedals. Some boost control settings. Oh shit, firmness. Shena shift firmness. Here you set your pressure load. You can increase the oil pressure inside the transmission by increasing the shift firmness. If you feel like you have good shift, hard shift between second and third, but you have slower shift between third and fourth gear, for example at 30% load, then you can increase pressure at this point, so it will switch gear harder. When I go full throttle, you can see here at 100% I increase pressure up to 6%. So you can actually do it with all gears and different speeds, RPM and different load. So you can make your transmission specially tuned just for you, how you like it.